Hello everyone, welcome to Dark Fate Tarot. You're joining me on the end of a beautiful day in Brussels. So welcome to new subscribers, welcome back to those who already know me, and yes, you are joining me for another unboxing. The apartment is going through a bit of a change right now for me, and on top of that, decluttering and all of that stuff. And then on top of that, I do need to go through a change of how I film. So you're catching me on the end of a long day, and I was about to unbox this and I thought, let's just do it on camera and share it. This is the very first Kickstarter that I backed ever in my life. It's the Forager's Daughter by Jessica Howard, I think the name is. It was the Forager's Daughter Afterlight edition. I don't have the very first edition. I saw this being launched on Kickstarter. I was excited. I wanted to see how a Kickstarter would work from a, importing it into the EU and all of that perspective. So I did it. It's only 2 Kickstarters that I've backed, and honestly speaking, overall, Kickstarters don't work out economically for us here. But this experience, before I even go further, was amazing. The creator was very good at updating us, letting us know what was happening. It was a wonderful process to be a part of because they were just so good at sharing the information, keeping us informed, as I said, and just really lovely and pleasant, basically. So it was like an investment that I felt was worth it. The other part of it is, strangely, and it was just, I think, a bit of a, coincidence or what, but when I worked out how much I'd spent on the Kickstarter, and I can't remember how much I paid now, it was just so long ago, plus the shipping, plus having to pay the import fees and the customs, I actually worked out that if I'd got it from Etsy, because I do know later on it was available for pre-order on Etsy, I would have actually paid roughly the same amount on that occasion. I don't think that's true for every other Kickstarter order. So to be quite frank, I don't think I will be doing that many Kickstarters in the future. But for this one, I'm very, very grateful. So thank you, Jessica, if I get this right, for your process and being sorry, I can't speak today. I was really glad I was a part of the process. So without further ado, let's just unbox it together and have a look and see what I got. So came very well pampered. What else can I say? I can clearly tell that effort was put in to make sure that the package didn't, go get ripped into pieces. Kickstarters, if you're in Europe, as some of you probably know, it applies to EU and I think it applies to the UK as well, but I'm more familiar with EU regulations. We need to pay an import fee because Kickstarter platform itself is not an IOSS, international one-stop shop, they call it. They don't have an IOSS number, which Etsy does. That's the clue. International platforms like Book Depository and Amazon and all of those do as well. So that's why we end up paying import fees. And on top of that, customs has to process. Well, we don't have to pay import fees anyway, but customs has to process it. And that's where we get hit by another huge charge. That's why I'm a bit... But this was wonderful. This was worth it. So this is the deck, obviously. We're gonna have a look at that. I think that's a pin. This was so long ago, I don't even remember what was in it. So it's gonna be as much interesting for me as it is for you already. Okay, so let's just open this and see what this is. This is, I think, it's a pin. It's beautiful. Is it not beautiful? Beautiful. Okay, so have a look. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's not a pin. Oh my god, I'm so happy. It's a coin. Even better. Oh, even better. Oh. And it's the jumping fox. That's what I've got here. I don't know if we all had the same. And the other side was the destroying angel mushroom. So this is the jumping fox. And this is the destroying angel mushroom. So I will be doing a better discussion or walkthrough of this in the future for sure, along the long list of the other things that I also need to do. So there will be a change on this channel. This is just for this evening because I am clearing things out and I needed to unbox this basically. Okay, so let's open the tarot deck. Oh, wait, before I forget, actually, let's show the rest of the goodies. I've also got here a scarf. Oh, it's yeah, scarf or a cloth. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. Now I do know that originally this was meant to be another color, but Jessica did explain that I think there was an issue with the printing and the color that when it arrived, and then a decision was made to change it to this. I'm very happy with what I've got. I'm a happy bunny. No complaining. Cicada cloth. And so it comes with instructions to care for it. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Very happy with that. Okay, and I'm just opening all the goodies first. You can see, yeah, with this is where I've got magpie brain. You know, open all the goodies. So well wrapped and taken care of. I mean, it is a joy. And like I said, you know, this worked out approximately the same as I would have paid on Etsy on this occasion. So for me, this was actually a very good gamble. Let's put it this way. And it was very reasonably, I recall on Kickstarter, it was very reasonably priced. But you know, what I'd heard already was how great the creator's process is, keeping people informed and so forth. And because I'd heard such good feedback for the first Kickstarter campaign, it was really a joy also, you know. So it was quite it was almost like, yeah, I definitely want to support this person because the deck looked interesting and they had also good feedback from their previous Kickstarter. So I don't know what that is. I think it is, it's like it's a bookmark of some kind, now I recall. Oh, packaging everywhere. And yes, this was the guide. So there's a leaflet here that I need to read. Okay, I'm going to read here. Okay, so this is the card I received to say thank you. It says, thank you for your support. That's it. And then this is another card that I've received, and I'm going to read it out while I hold it so you can see this side while I hold it. We are all affected in numerous ways by the weather, even if we don't recognize it. Changes in the atmosphere can hold symbolic meaning as well. This card is designed to be used with the pendulum, casting charms, runes, or any other divination tool that fits your needs. Ask a question or reflect on a situation and then cast your charms or let the pendulum swing. Where it lands, indicate a mindset or action you might take in relation to your question. Each section represents a type of weather and holds specific meaning, though it is up to you to intuitively determine what that meaning is. What emotions or thoughts do these types of weather bring up for you? What an amazing tool. Okay, we've got some spreads here by the looks of it, which is wonderful. Very, very happy to see that. A gorgeous velvety bag. And then this is the guidebook. And I have to say, just the quality of touching it. It's got this gold gilding. And look at that. You can't see it on this, but look at that pattern. So yeah, I'm going to do this justice with another video soon at some point. But we do have a full page. And then we have this on the other side, which includes dissection, compass, reflection, and then position, upright or reversed. Wow. Okay. I need to like this is already overwhelming actually because it's so good. Like, obviously this is for me a high quality product already. It's just like, wow. Okay. So yeah, you know, this was a luxury spend for me and I'm so grateful. Like, don't you feel good when you bought something and you just like, it just, yeah. So very well packaged. This is the tarot deck I'm opening now. I don't even recall what it was so long ago that I think I've forgotten half of it, but this is it. By the way, everything was worked on time. I think even the shipment went out earlier than was planned. So this deck has been sitting basically on the side for a very long time. And I was going to open it during Yule, but I just didn't. I don't know why. I think this is more of a spring deck for me. So this is why this is clearly working for me now. Like, I feel the energy of wanting to open it. Take the cellophane off. And so this is a beautiful not tuck box. It's a magnetic closure box. Yes. And that's, look at that. I mean, just, I'm actually tempted now to buy the first edition if she still has it. I think there was still, this is the inside. Wow. Oh, just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. So there is a ribbon, but I'm a bit afraid because I don't want to. Oh wow! I mean, we need to open those, and that's. And then on the inside we have another cicada. Yeah, I'm absolutely mesmerized. I'm not sure if there's cicadas in India that I hear in the evening. I don't think it is. I think it's another form of an insect, but it kind of reminds me of evenings in India, when we hear the insects. Yeah, there's a feeling there, definitely. Oh, these are just gorgeous. I can just tell already, I've got cellophane attached to me, that these are just so well created. Basically, the production quality is just class. Okay, so we do have a shiny gilding sides, and already I can just see that that's going to stay. It looks like these are the backs. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's go through it, and then I am going to do a proper discussion later because, of course, as I've said, my setup is changing. So I'm just going to quickly go through these. Oh my, I don't think I've even seen a full walkthrough of this deck. I just trusted that I'd like it, and I think this was a good gamble. Very, very happy to have this on my shelf. So how has everybody been? I hope you've all been doing well. I hope that you're all enjoying the change of season where you're experiencing it. I do know that because of the environmental issues, there has been many places which haven't had a great winter. It's the same here. It's not been that strong of a winter, to be quite honest. But at the same time, it's, we don't have really harsh winters in Europe. They can be cold, but not heavy snow or anything. So yeah. So these are the ones where the borders don't change. The Afterlight edition actually has very much a lighter border, as you can see. This is a gloss cardstock. I should have mentioned that. Sorry, as you can see, the light is bouncing off it. It's completely gloss. It's not matte at all. I'm fine with that. I mean, you can already see when I put it to the side, the quality is just amazing. I personally like rose petal, but that's me. So I don't think that I can ever judge a deck on its quality in terms of rose petal or gloss, because they can be both high standard basically. And I think this is like, in terms of standard, let's just say like it's worth every penny. That's the only way I'm going to put it. So which one is this? This is a new, hang on, I just want to make sure I get this right. So these were extras. It says here, ephemerality. I need to check that. This is a 22 and here it's 23. It's ancestors. Oh no, yeah, it's ancestor, sorry, singular. That's gorgeous. So yeah. Oh, there's more cards. 24. It says stillness. 25. Bond. Okay, so this is a deck with lots of extra cards. Ingenuity. I mean, this is a very cool deck. I didn't even know what I've got here. Okay, so now we're into the minor arcana. Ace of Cups. Okay, so here's the cups. I will do a better walkthrough of this, and I do know also that there's one promised for the side by side of the B decks. Hang on a second. I want to be careful I don't roll over this with my chair. Okay. Okay. This is beautiful. And why I'm loving this so much, and I'm so glad I have it, is it's going to go with some other decks I have. And when you have that feeling, it's amazing. So yeah, I will do a better discussion of this, I think, later. Today was just really because I'm unboxing it for myself, really. So I thought I'd share it. Yeah, this is a, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of that deck, which I don't know much about it. Maybe you will do Coastal Curiosities. Would it go with this deck? I don't know. I think this deck will go with many decks that I have, actually. Oracles and... yeah, I've got things in mind that I can use it with. I'm going to have to play with it and see what I come up with. Oh, this is a beautiful deck, though. These are the pentacles that I'm already whizzing through. Two of Swords, yeah. I know this sounds really strange, but sometimes I like it when the minor arcana suits are not renamed, because already if it's slightly pippish or anything, I need to make it easy. You know what? I know what other decks this is going to go with already. My mind is coming to me now. Oh, I'm so looking forward to playing with this one. Yeah. And by the way, does anybody else getting a feel for Darkwood Tarot at this moment as well? There's some that, even though the imagery is very different, I'm not saying the imagery is, but there's something about it. It's the Page, Knights, Queen, King of Swords. Okay, these are the ones. This is a beautiful deck. I promise I will do a better walkthrough of this, because it deserves that. It deserves that justice. But yeah. Okay. 10. Page. This is the Queen of Wands. That's my significant. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, and this is the King. Okay, so that was like a very quick walkthrough, but I hope you enjoyed this. I think I just need to spend some time with it. I'm actually a little bit overwhelmed because it's so beautiful that I just need to sit with her for a bit. She's a she for me. That's me. Yeah. It's beautiful cardstock. You know, my personal thing is, of course, rose petal, but that's a personal thing. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with glossy. And I honestly have to say, I actually think that probably the colors come up better in this cardstock. So obviously it was a very wise thought by the creator to go with this cardstock. I understand that the one with the changing borders is also quite beautiful, so you know, I would love to hear your thoughts on that as well. I'm very happy with this. This is a very bright, fresh look for me. I know this is going to go with other decks I have, so I'm already just like smiling. I'm like, okay, I'm going to have fun with this one. And you know, this is just that beautiful summery. It reminds me of like summer nights, you know, and that haziness, and yeah, and you know, the earth like open and mixing with life, you know, that's what it reminds me of, and you know, that's what the Fool is here. So yeah, it's a beautiful journey, I think, here, you know, that we have of the animals. I know some people like to see their significator card. I'm speaking to a specific friend here, who I'm going to get out for her the Queen of Cups. My friend who wants to see probably the Queen of Cups going. Let me see the Queen of Cups one more time. There's the Queen of Cups again for you. But yeah, you know, I think that this deck is it speaks in so many ways, and I think that it would go so. It's a deck for me. That feeling that I'm getting is that they want to work with others. They're kind of like a deck that's like it's so much. The life of the earth, kind of like the life of this palpitation that is kind of like, don't put me on the side some, you know, it's a very gentle, inquisitive, curious deck that likes to play, and yeah, it looks like a deck that really has its world and is happy to have other beings come into its world. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Now I'm thinking maybe I should have also bought the Children of Letha. That just came into my mind. Maybe so. Yeah, it's a beautiful deck. I'm very, very happy to have picked it up, and I will do a better walkthrough of this. This was really, again, just to unbox it this evening here with you all, because of course I'm doing a change in the apartment right now. So Yeah, I hope that you're all well wherever you are. And thank you for joining me today. If you have joined me to have a look at this unboxing, and I will see you all hopefully in the next few days. Probably doing this filming still probably for the next few days, and then there will be the change. So thank you again, and have a great next end of the week wherever you are. Take care now. Bye.